Hello, I am live. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all our J Power Facebook group members here. It's me again saying hi to you from Sydney, Australia. I'm not sure you guys did watch our previous few sessions of our interview. Hello, I can't see who is saying hi to us here because this if you log in to the link up there, you can actually click on the so okay, hopefully my internet is working fine today because literally everyone downstairs is actually using the internet. So if you did watch our previous few session of our interview, we are so grateful that we got a few people sharing with us their journey in Jeunesse, how are they going through this entrepreneur life, their home business. And today, I'm so delighted that I am able to invite our sister, our beautiful Sally from Melbourne to come and join us live today. So I'm not sure who is joining. Hi, Jess. How are you? It's glad to see you. So before I go any further, I wanted to bring Sal up here so that she can tell you more about herself. So let's put our virtual hand clap together to welcome Sally all the way from Melbourne. Hi, Sal. How are you?
Hi, good. How are we?
Good. Thank you so much for waiting to come on here to join this live despite the last minute.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So before, let me see who is saying hi to us. Hi, Jess. We got a lot. Hi, sis. Is that your sister? I'm not sure who is commenting because I can't see their name. If they don't click on the link to allow StreamYard to show their name on here. So before, let me just go on the Facebook here as well so that I can see that. So let me introduce Sally. I first met you was that in Melbourne when we were at the one of the conference. She is
Yeah.
very kind. She is very sweet. She's very helpful to everyone. She look after a lot of us.
Oh, you're so kind.
And yeah. So firstly, tell us about your background, Sally.
Okay. So, hi, everyone. I'm coming to you live from Melbourne today. So, good morning. My name is Sally. I'm a mother of three young children. I have an 8-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 3-year-old. I'm born in Australia, but my parents are born in Italy. So, my background is Italian. Um, some things I love to travel. Being Italian background, we love to surround ourselves around a table with good food and a nice drop of red wine. So, there you go. They're my children and my husband, Paul. My husband, Paul, runs his own business. He's a painter, so he's self employed. My background is I am in HR, so human resource management. And I worked in HR for about 15 years in the not-for-profit sector in aged care before having kids. And obviously, when I had Lucas, I took some time off. And then Jacob came along. And then when I was pregnant with Sienna, I've always struggled with really low iron levels. So throughout my teens, 20s, and 30s. But with my third pregnancy, I hit an all-time low in terms of my health. I was heavily pregnant, and with low iron comes fatigue, migraines, and I often got a lot of comments of, Sal, you look so pale, are you okay? Um, Being heavily pregnant, my levels hit 4 and I had to go in for an iron infusion, which was okay. I know that they work for approximately 6 months, but I wanted something more. Like, I was over the exhaustion and fatigue, and I wanted something long term. So I rang my naturopath, and I was hormonal and I was in tears at that stage. And I just said, I'm about to have my third child. I can barely look after myself. What am I going to do? And she just guided me, and she said, go in for your infusion. She said, there's these new supplements on the market, AM, PM, and without even hesitating, when you're desperate, you just do. So I just said to her, just order them for me. You know, I had a month later, I had Sienna, and fast forward a couple of months from then, I started to turn the corner. Although I was in the newborn stage, I felt like I could cope with life. I wasn't, you know, yes, I was tired, you know, I was doing the nightly feeds, but I wasn't exhausted. I wasn't, you know, with the night feeds, I wasn't tossing and turning. I just turn around and fall back to sleep. So I felt like I could cope. And then fast forward another few months, I felt even better. And it was at that stage that I was on maternity leave for my HR role that I became redundant. And my upline spoke to me about, you know, would I consider the business opportunity? And I had a meeting with her, and we spoke about, you know, the business opportunity, the compensation plan. And what really appealed to me was that I could work this business on my terms around my family, and juggle the family and work-life balance. So I remember coming home that night, and I spoke to Paul, and he said, Sal, your eyes light up. He goes, go for it. So it was at that stage that I thought, what have I got to lose? I'm going to do this. And yeah, fast forward 2 years, here I am.
Wow. That is, I'm not really sure whether everyone can comment below to let us know whether our internet connection is good or not, because I can see just now the light has just dropped. So let us know if you can hear us clearly or the sound, everything is clear, okay? Hey Heidi, how are you? Hi Diana, that's your sister, right?
Hi Heidi, hi Diana, hi Jess.
Jess. So thank you so much for that sharing, Sal. So you started with the products. So iron infusion. The other day I had a chat with one of my friends as well. She mentioned about iron infusion. So how long does it take to get the AMPM to kick in, or to help you with the iron?
So the AMPM particularly helped me with my fatigue.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, when your iron levels are low, you experience fatigue, exhaustion, and that's what it really helped me with, the supplements. So the iron infusion takes about 2 weeks to kick in and only lasts 6 months. So that's what I was tired. You know, I wanted something long term. You know, I was tired of, you know, having to keep going back into the hospital for the infusion and in and out. So I wanted something that was going to be long term.
Well, okay, yeah. So I'll let her know about AMPM as well. Thank you so much for infusion. Can you hear me there, Sal?
Your internet's not the best, Viv, but I'm assuming you said you'll let your friend know.
Okay, yeah. So you started with the product AMPM, and then you look into the business because you were redundant at your work. So let me see. Hang on. Yeah. So how do you you started with the AMPM, and how do you grow your business? As we heard from Johnson last week, this is an easy business, but it is I mean, it's a simple business, I mean, but it's not easy. So how do you start your business or grow your business?
Yeah, so something that, you know, has really assisted me, 12 months ago, our team, we decided to create a Facebook group. And this particular Facebook group is specific to Zen Project 8, so the 8-week nutritional program that we run. And it's a closed group. And the purpose of the group is to add value to the community. It's an online community for anyone that's interested in the program or that's actually participating in the program. And, you know, people in the community motivate each other to keep pushing forward. They share recipes, testimonials, their journey along the way. And this group is something that's really helped me increase my customer base. So initially I invited my friends, my direct friends, and now These friends have, gone through the program and seen the amazing results for themselves and are inviting and linking in their friends to the page. And as a result, the network is growing. So that's one thing that's helped me expand my business. And then, just talking to people. So, we've come out of an 8-9 week isolation period. Many people have lost their jobs. So it's just, doing Zooms and, talking to people about the business opportunity. I've got a lot of my customer base that are on reserve. And so it's just finding, if you hear of a need, that's when I tap into, that individual's need.
Okay. So for those of you who are not sure what Zen Project is, you can actually refer back to our previous 2 interview video with Jess. She talked about her sharing and her testimonies of using the the Zen Project 8 product. So yes, it is a very amazing community. As Jess mentioned here, we got lots of different peoples in the group. We share recipes, and there are lots of people with their before and after pictures and amazing results in there as well.
And I just might add, Viv, that you can actually create this group for any product line. So in our team, this page has worked great, but you could do it for Luminous or you could do it for Reserve, as long as you're adding value and you're not just, posting for the sake of posting.
Yeah. True. So for those of you who wanted to know more about creating groups, maybe you can connect with Sally. She is very good in this. So the business, as you say, you are very busy moms of 3. How do you keep yourself motivated to keep the business going? Sometimes sometimes we lack of motivation, especially this business. It's a team effort, but sometimes we have to work on our own as well. So how do you get yourself motivated?
Yep. So I make sure that, I attend, Jeunesse offers a lot of, online training, especially in the last 9 weeks. So I make sure that I attend the training, the online Zoom meetings. I'm big on professional development. So, I love attending courses and, learning new things. I try and, adopt a positive mindset. I think that helps. Waking up in the morning and, actually, thinking to myself in terms of the business, what am I going to do today to better myself and better the business, and jotting a few things down. The feedback that I hear from, people and people on the program and people on the products and, people that are actually working the business, that keeps me going and motivated. And I just might read you something. Have you got the next slide up, Viv?
Okay, I'll put that on. Hang on. There you go.
So last year I attended a function and a total stranger approached me and I was so touched by what he actually said that I posted it on my Instagram and Facebook, and I'll just share this with you. On Saturday night, a total stranger pulled me aside and said, "I need to thank you." With an overwhelming amount of gratitude, he proceeded to express the following: "I can't begin to thank you for your support that you've provided my daughter over the past 12 months. To see her standing here tonight, smiling and sincerely happy with life, means the world to me. For years, my daughter was in a very dark place. Being a single father of a young girl, I just didn't know how to help her. She would often lock herself in her room and not talk for days. She has come out of her shell so much and her confidence has just grown. She managed to turn her health around, and for that, I'm forever grateful. Please keep doing what you're doing, because if you can help my daughter, I have no doubt you can help many others." His message was simple: keep doing what we're doing. So it's things like this that, I'm extremely touched, and it just motivates me to keep sharing the message.
Oh, that's so sweet. This always, get emotion all the time when see messages like this. It is yeah, it is very true that this is a business for us, but then it's also very heartwarming to see messages like this, because we are actually giving some hope to some people out there. They might
Viv, I think your internet's frozen.
need this product. Sorry, I think my internet was just dropped off a little bit. I'm not sure you did hear what I say just now. No? Yep, sorry. So I'll just repeat it. I'm repeating what I was saying. I say it is, we just don't know when are we going to help these people, because we just just bear in mind that we are just sharing what we have. There are people out there who needed to hear this.
Of course, 100%.
Well done. That's so sweet, and it's really, I feel so grateful to have known you in this journey as well. You're someone who is really sweet, so kind. So, what do you love about the business aside from the lovely message that you got?
I'm passionate about the area that I'm in. I love the fact that Genesis works on a global platform, so we can tap into, you know, different markets all over the world. I've met some truly amazing people through Genesis. Another thing I'm grateful for is the flexibility. So, you know, with a young family, you know, I get to bring them to school in the morning, pick them up, and I tag team with my husband at night. So I tend to organise my one-on-one meetings or Zoom meetings once the kids are in bed or around my family. I'm doing work, you know, that is fulfilling and makes me happy, and I have a tool that I can share with others and encourage them to reach for their dreams.
Oh, that's a very good answer that you have, that it's touched our heart, like what Jess was saying, that this is a beautiful and touching message. Can you see the comments on the side itself, or are you on the phone?
No, yeah, I'm on StreamYard, so I can't see comments.
Yeah, so I'll just read a few messages for you. I can actually show it here. Okay, how silly am I? Can you see the message here?
Yes.
Yes. So this is a beautiful and touching message. Yes, thank you so much for sharing that, Jess. So I think, what else do you want to share with our J Power family here, aside from the you are able to work from home, or what other message would you want to share with the rest of us here?
I think if I look at, you know, the industry I was previously in, although I, you know, love HR, you know, I was making, you know, often I was forced, you know, by management to make people redundant. And one of those people I remember is a close friend that's now part of Jeunesse. So, you know, like I look at my previous life where I was forced to make someone redundant, whereas now I can take them along the journey with me, whether that's from a product, you know, perspective or a business perspective. So just the opportunity that it provides people, and, you know, yeah, you know, I looked at this as, you know, I always thought at the back of my mind I wanted a plan B, but I never knew what it would look like. And it's kind of just fallen on my lap, and I'm forever grateful.
Yeah, I think Diana was saying that my sister is so passionate about Jeunesse. I totally agree with her. You, the way when you talk about Zen, you just light up, and then you know basically a lot of things about Zen, and you do your own studies. You did a lot of research, and also listen to different classes about the products. I love that. And then especially when you see Mark McDonald in person, you're so excited about it. Yes, that's the thing about this journey.
It's, it's the transformation in people that
Mhm.
really is what keeps me going. Like, I had a lady that, could barely walk. She, kept, she was a sales assistant, and would be on her feet for hours during the day, come home and was in moccasins and on the couch, could no longer wear her favorite high heels or shoes. Completed Project 8. Within 8 weeks of that, combined with reserve, was wearing her favourite shoes again and couldn't believe, that the swelling had gone down and how much better she felt. It's that transformation that you really do want to share it with as many people as possible.
Yeah, seeing all this result in the group is really it's really amazing for us. And also I am so happy and so proud of you, because we in the group, all the people in the Zen energetic group, you are not only a very dedicated leaders, but you're also friends and sister to all of them in there. You support them along the way, and you just hold their hand to go through the whole 8 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much for doing that, Jess. I mean, Sally. So because I just got a message from Jess, that was why. Let me put that on screen. Can you see what she said?
Oh, yes, thank you. And, for anyone out there that is, doing the business, I think that something that's really important also is that you've got to be a user of the product. So, I can't push something that I haven't actually tried myself. So, even with the Zen, I'm a slim person, but I still went through the 8-week program because you can tailor it to yourself. Your portions can be bigger. And it's not just to lose weight per se. If you want to increase your energy levels, you can achieve that with Zen or, reserve. I can't push it if I haven't tried it myself and seen the results myself. So, yeah, I think that's something that people have to be mindful of too.
Yep. Thank you so much again, Sal, for sharing that from the bottom of your heart. Again, I feel so blessed to have known you in this journey. We are not we were strangers totally, if that's not because of this journey together, right?
100%. And that's the beauty of the business. You get to meet, people that you wouldn't have been exposed to in your normal day-to-day life.
I'm so sorry that the internet has been dropping off in between. So hopefully this come out okay after this. After the recording will be better for those who are replay this video. So thank you so much once again, Sal, for agreeing to join us live today. And you did share a lot about your journey, which is everyone can see a lot of community in the thanks for introducing me. I'm not sure who is commenting at the moment. I can't see the name, but she wants to thank you for introducing her to the amazing product. Okay. So for those of you who are joining us live, do send your message to Sally for her amazing sharing for today. I asked her to join us live quite last minute, and she is so kind to say yes to come on here. So I think that's all for today. Thank you, Jess. Jess said thank you to Viv and Sel. So I think that's all for today. Do you have any other message before we go offline?
No, thank you for having me, Viv.
Yeah, always. Yeah, always. I love working with Sally because she is so motivated. We motivate each other sometimes.
Yeah, you've been a great support in the last 2 years, Viv.
Oh, you support me as well. Like I said, we work hand in hand together. So there you go, all my friends who join us live today. Once again, this is our weekly interview session. That's what we are trying to do weekly, but sometimes if any one of you who are joining us live here, you have your own story to share or your own journey to share, do comment below or private message me. I can always bring you on this interview so that everyone else can hear your stories as well. So I wish everyone have a great Sunday morning, and then we'll see you again in the next interview. And hopefully, Sally, we can bring you on again in our maybe in the next near future.
Thank you.
Okay, have a good day, everyone. Bye for now.
Bye.
Okay, I'll just.